What's going on, people on YouTube and the like? Are we viewable anywhere else?
TikTok.
We're on fucking TikTok.
Instagram.
I've seen it on TikTok.
Yes,
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Of course. I
Okay.
cut it up a little bit and put some little videos up there. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is beer night, and
Yes.
I feel weird.
Who are you?
There's something
I'm
going
Chris,
on
this
here.
Is Steve. This is guest star
Yeah, like, I
William
feel
for the second time. Oh
Out
wait,
of
do we get it back?
place here. There's like something. What happened?
I think
Are
I'm
we-
Steve. You're Chris. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Like I feel like
Yeah.
there's a role reversal
If
here.
you've
or
seen our
something.
episodes, this is a little different.
That's
than
a
we're doing.
big fucking
Yeah,
if too.
if.
If you've seen anything
Yeah.
before, if you're watching this now,
And you know, this is episode 24. This is actually a special episode too. This is our 4-year anniversary episode. Which
4
is,
years
so which
with
is
me
funny.
sitting on the fucking
Yeah.
left,
Yeah.
and now I'm on the right.
Now he's on the
You
right.
just had to switch it.
And what's funny is William was our guest star on the 3-year anniversary, so he's a guest star on 4-year anniversary.
There we
You know
go.
what? Congratulations, motherfucker!
Oh shit!
Fucking
I
4
feel like, I
years.
feel like Patty Mahomes right here. Like,
That's what we'll do it.
popping. Holy shit! I hope you're gonna clean all this shit up later.
Yeah,
God.
fucking guy.
Probably
Oh,
not.
I'll
dude.
show you the broom right now.
It's a dual celebration too because you're gonna play some professional football supposedly.
Ooh.
Yep. In the indoor football league, the
Right
minor
on.
league football
Yeah.
of America.
That's fucking
Basically.
dope. So that's kind of like you graduating. You're graduating from college to the next level.
Mhm.
It's kind of like it's kind of like you're being crowned. Like kind of like are you gonna do like the strap celebration when you get in there? Oh, you don't really score touchdowns. Well, maybe
Lineman.
you need like something to kind
Something-
of signify.
I think I got a thing.
You got something? What do you got? What the fuck does he have over there?
I really need to celebrate junior college minor league football.
It's professional football. Oh, there's a strap. There's got the strap. Look at that. Look at that.
There it is, buddy.
Imagine this is a shark. Jacksonville Sharks right here. But that it's a school. There we go.
There it is.
Little
The
bit.
Stone Cold belt. That's the Stone Cold strap.
This is
right
a
there.
long intro, by the way.
Just gonna hold this right here.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So
There you
now
go.
you can't do. You're never gonna score a touchdown, so you can't do the straps.
No, but he's got
Time
this.
right now. Here we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Congratulations, William. Congratulations
Thank
to
you,
us.
guys.
24 episodes, 4-year anniversary.
Steve,
Loaded show.
Steve, clean up this fucking mess.
Yeah.
All right, Beer Night followers. This is episode 24, Beer Night, 4-year anniversary, beer segment.
We've been doing
That's all
this
I
for
got.
4 years. Are you
4
sure?
Years. 4 years. Quattro 2020. We started
And
just before the pandemic.
still no audience.
No. Yeah, little bit. Yeah, everyone's watching the warning videos, I guess. I don't know.
Naturally.
Naturally.
That
of
it's
course.
moved on from Indonesian metal to people fighting about the warning.
Yeah.
So there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's how we roll. But this is the beer episode segment. What are we drinking tonight? What are we doing?
Want to get it loaded up?
Let's get it
Okay,
loaded.
let's get it loaded up.
Just
So,
before, if you didn't see the
pass
intro,
out.
we got guest star William here.
Yes. another
Again.
guest star.
He's been here once before. Thank you, William, for coming.
Pleasure.
So
What do we got here? I guess
believe
I
it or
do this
not,
one.
I don't know if any of you have followed this, but we're not the biggest IPA fans in the world. But believe it or not, we're doing an IPA.
Yeah,
Well,
Allagash.
We kind of compromised because I found an Allagash IPA, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck is Allagash doing making an IPA?"
They usually don't make one. But
No, they make like wheat-based
Yeah.
beers, Belgian ale, stuff like that, but they made an IPA. So I'm like, you know what? Let's satisfy all the Californians who are watching this series with bated breath every time we release a new episode. It pops up in their subscription box, and they're like, "Ooh, what beer are they doing?"
Yeah.
I know,
They-
I know.
So excited.
So we're doing an IPA for you, and I hope we like it.
I
I
hope
have
so.
faith because it's Allagash. So,
Yeah.
and to be fair, I do like some IPAs, just not as much as the rest of you. That's all.
This is 6.8%.
Pretty modest.
Pretty
About
modest. Yeah,
7%.
it's pretty-
It's
pretty-
normal for an IPA,
yeah.
I suppose. It's just not a double IPA or
Yeah.
anything like that.
Poured in our beer glasses.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean they talk it up on the can pretty well. Troubles?
As per usual.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a decent amount of head. That's actually perfect.
Look, maybe if it's perfect if it's coming out of a tap.
Yeah.
So
What do you think of the body?
it looks really nice. It looks almost hazy. Almost. Not quite, but almost. And it looks, I mean, you can smell the hops right when it's coming out of the
Right
can.
when I poured it,
you can
dude.
smell it as an
There you
IPA
go.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Right when I poured it,
It gets your
you can
attention.
Smell it.
But it looks, it's got a really nice color
Mhm.
and a really nice body. Pull it up to the light.
Yeah. I showed it. I'm the closer one these days.
No, I was
now.
showing myself.
You're showing
to
yourself?
the light.
You
Yeah,
can see
yeah.
it?
I just
Yeah.
want to see it. I don't give a fuck about that.
My God.
There-
We've made
Don't worry, nobody's watching anyway.
we made
established
$38 at least so far.
$38?
$38.
Wow.
And we're almost there. So watch,
Rolling in it.
subscribe, watch,
I
get the
should
views up.
Stop looking for a
Let's go.
job.
Yeah, you should.
Do this full time.
Full time influencers. All right. Well,
It's
you
like
ready?
a new USB cable right there.
Yeah, there you
Yep.
go.
Right there.
almost a controller.
Expenses covered.
Ready?
Yeah,
Cheers it,
I'm ready.
you guys. Happy
Cheers.
4-year anniversary. Let's
Before I
drink.
Oh, I love you, Allagash. I really love you, Allagash. Why do they make such great fucking beer? What is it about this goddamn place?
I'm letting it marinate. You're right off the bat.
Well,
thinking
because it's
good,
an
huh?
IPA, so I had to like.
Yeah.
I was curious. I was curious to taste an Allagash
So-
IPA, and now I've tasted it, so I had an immediate reaction. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I'm liking it too right away. It's got a great bite to it at the end. I'm still kind of milking it a little bit, but it goes down real smooth at the beginning. You kind of don't doesn't really taste like an IPA, but at the end it does.
I mean, what I was gonna say is like as soon as it hit my lips, it was pretty smooth, and then like it settled for a second and just got like a overwhelming like aftertaste.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like overwhelming in a bad way. It was like still soothing in a way, but just different, like nutty almost.
Yeah, and it's
I
like
see the
and
nuttiness of it a
and
little bit.
weedy.
Yeah, it's super
Yeah.
weedy. Yeah.
It reminds me of other Allagashes.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah.
does.
They're a wheat beer, yeah.
So I'm like,
With a hint of hops.
right. I mean, the hops are there,
They are
but they're
there.
super smooth,
Yeah.
and they don't have that super sour, bitter aftertaste.
No.
Like there is an aftertaste,
Yeah.
of course. It's hard not to with hops, but it's not super sour and bitter.
It's not
they
bitter.
to me they kind of figured out a way to mellow it out. Yeah, that's a good idea. You should move that closer.
Got you guys now.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
now I can hear you.
They kind of figured out a way to mellow it out, and
Yeah.
and make it. It's still aromatic, like hoppy beers usually are. It's got that really floral taste, but without the sour bitterness to it.
Bitterness. Yeah.
It's more not fruity. It's not
No,
that at
yeah.
all. It's more, dare I say, creamy or like bready.
Yeah.
Like
I would
this-
say more bready
Yeah,
than creamy. A
exactly.
little bit more
Yeah.
bready.
So like, I guess that's where the weedy comes
So
in.
yeah, like a weedy IPA.
Yeah.
Who would have
interesting.
thunk?
I mean, my knee jerk reaction is that it's fantastic.
Mhm.
Like this is, I mean, dare I say, one of the best IPAs I've ever
Yeah.
had. My initial
do-
knee jerk reaction, like it's, and
Top
there's
reach
there's a
IPA.
lot of times on this channel when we have immediate reactions, it's usually with like a Belgian ale,
Yeah,
which
We're kings in Belgium.
But there's other times where I'm like, I want to sit with it for a bit and
Yeah.
kind of like reserve judgment. This one, no, it's got it. To me, it kind of hit me right out of the gate with its flavors and its full palate. There's not a whole lot I have to digest with it. It's very One thing that Allagash does great is they don't hide a lot of their flavor. Like all the taste kind of hits
It
you.
hits you.
Like you
immediately
don't have
almost.
to discover it. Like and wait for it halfway through the beer. And you're like, oh, okay, now I kind of get a little bit more what they're doing. They find a way of putting all their flavors out front, but not making any of them overwhelming at the same time. And that's not easy to do.
No. So it definitely overwhelms you right away with the first couple swigs. It goes away. Like I'm not even the hops. I'm not really tasting it too much anymore.
No, it's
It's kind of like
good.
just not there. It was there on the first sip, and now like after a couple more sips, it's like
I still get it. I still get that like
I'm getting a little bit of dryness, a
Yeah.
little bit.
There's a little dryness. and
It's
it's
not
a little
so powerful.
It's a little aromatic.
Yeah.
Again, it's got that kind of floral flavor, but it's not overwhelming at all. It's very smooth and very easy.
And this is, this is maybe the first time I'm noticing this, but when I drink it, it smells
Yes.
really fucking good.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
it does.
well. You
Yeah.
saw me sniffing it a minute ago. I was like, that's
Like
really
right
good."
when
Yeah.
you could
Yeah.
smell it when you have like what the. That's crazy.
This brewery does good things. We
Good
need to
stuff.
we need to go to Maine and go to
Yeah.
their actual brewery.
I agree. I agree.
Nobody wants to go to fucking Maine though. Like, let's go to
Yeah.
Maine.
Maine seems kind of cool.
Summertime would be great. you know?
Summertime probably
no one's
would,
trying
yeah.
to go to Maine.
Summertime, it's
Hopefully
like,
no,
right. Summertime, it's
hurricanes hit
like
it,
San Diego weather.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
probably 75 and sunny all
Yeah.
day. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you think?
What do you think, Will?
I was just, I mean, I like what you guys said. Very, very aromatic. I like how you said creamy / like buttery because like I feel like I could like with this flavor I could like spread it on a piece of toast and eat it for a snack.
Right?
Like it's really that good.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't really taste like an IPA at all to me
No.
because like I like my hazies. I like my dad likes Stone and he
Yeah.
tries to. I'm like, dude, fuck, dude, what is this, dude? Like, come on now. Like I can't even breathe after that.
But you do like your hazies, which are very aromatic
yeah,
and very floral tasting,
not
like
floral
this.
at all.
Like this, but it's those have more the hop kind of bitterness.
Yeah.
You still get kind of that bitterness that IPAs are known for.
Yeah,
This doesn't really have that.
no.
It's super smooth and I mean, it'd be a great summer beer.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I
it would
agree.
Be a great
I
summer.
agree. Good.
If you
IPA
want a
summer beer.
strong, it's
Yeah.
it's still 7%. If you
Go
want
for
like a heavier beer that kind of is like an IPA, but still is just like easier on the senses. I mean, this is it right here. This is it.
I'm agreeing with you here. Before we rate this is the I said we have TikTok. This is the TikTok version part here. I ask a question and usually I shove it on TikTok. Hopefully get some views and hearts.
Shove
and
it.
shove it down there.
Shove it on there.
Shove it down their
It's
throats.
very invasive. that
yes,
you're
you're gonna
shoving
fucking. uh.
Not sure I like the connotation there. Just like just like.
That's how we're doing it.
Yeah. Maybe that's how you like it.
no
Yeah.
other-
No.
No other channels
Don't
doing
throw
it
that
here.
over here. No, I'm scooting over now. I'm on this side
Very
of the
good.
table.
Yeah, back away, buddy.
guy.
Watch
I mean,
out. Watch out.
He look where he works. I mean,
There's a lot of shoving going on in that place.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
All right,
a lot of forcefulness going on.
You know,
What's your question,
All right,
Steve?
yeah,
Let's
the
get to it.
Before we keep roasting you, man.
here it is. What is the best invention ever made?
Best invention?
Yes.
Question is this?
What rules all inventions?
You know what?
What
This
is the
this is
greatest invention?
This is easy for me. This is pretty easy for me.
Mhm.
I actually just watched this. This could be for our movie segment. I just finally just watched a movie that I've been meaning to watch for
Yeah.
a really long time, called The Imitation Game.
Mhm.
Really great movie, by the way.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say, to me, the greatest invention of all time is the Turing machine.
Turing machine?
Which, if you've studied
Careful, Johnny. Careful, Johnny.
computer science, it's basically the world's first computer.
Yeah.
So the computer.
Computer
Yes,
kind of pretty
is-
much is the greatest invention
I just think
of all
there's
mankind.
others that would be solid runner-ups. The light bulb, as a pretty
Light
good
bulb.
one.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
camera, right?
Camera,
Like there's
like,
you know.
hello.
So,
You gotta pick
harnessing
one.
electricity, right?
pick- you
I'm not
pick
sure
one.
that electricity is not an invention, but the ability to
You
harness,
harness
it
it.
can be
Yeah.
considered an
Yeah.
invention. That's a pretty big one. The toilet, I don't know. That's a pretty good
Indoor,
one too.
indoor,
That one.
Indoor
no,
plumbing.
indoor plumbing,
Indoor plumbing. Yep.
and not outdoor plumbing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
What,
bucket.
what would you think would no indoor plumbing was ever invented. It would be all outdoor. What kind of fucking thing would we be living in right now?
Well, but see, if we invented computers, then we'd figure out a computer to kind of handle all that shit.
Maybe,
So
yeah,
that's
maybe,
like kind of
maybe.
to me, if you think about, think about any real industrial revolution that was caused by an invention.
Yeah.
It's usually spread out over, a long period of time. Let's say like multiple decades, right? With computers, everything accelerated so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I shouldn't say that because computers were invented long before the acceleration really hit in the mid '80s.
Yeah.
With the revolution with operating systems in Silicon Valley and all that stuff. But when that stuff started, Steve Jobs and we're getting into nerdy, boring talk here.
We really are.
But the point is that it revolutionized the world economy, the world. I mean, literally everything
is run on
in the
computers
world runs
right
on
now.
computers now. You have
So,
everyone
like,
has
yeah,
one in their
yeah.
pocket, in the palm of their hand, with their phone.
And if
It's
the computers failed to exist today's world, I don't know what we would do.
Yeah,
It would be
we'd be fucked.
big time.
That's why everyone was super concerned about Y2J. I mean Y2K.
Oh, yeah. That not the guy, the actual.
We love you,
K.
Jericho.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, that's my.
That's
invention,
yours. What about
computers.
you, William?
I'd probably say like the stove or the grill, the ability to like heat food without having to create like a fire. I guess.
Yeah.
I'm also just a perpetual fat ass, so I mean I always think about food at all times. So that instantly when you asked this question, I was imagining just a tri-tip getting smoked or something. So
At all times.
At all times.
It never ends.
Smoker.
It's a constant cycle. Watch your food around me, people.
I'm struggling with my beer on this side because I'm right-handed, so I'm like struggling. You're lefty, right?
I am. So it
you're
works for
looking like
me.
me.
Yeah, I knew there was a reason that we sat on those sides because,
I'm holding my beer on my right hand now. So
and I'm holding mine on my left. That's the problem. Like
That's
my
the
right
problem.
is
You can't-
inactive and your left is inactive.
yeah.
There's a reason we sat on those sides.
Exactly. That's
Anyway, so a stove is a good one. I like, harnessing
computer
natural
necessary.
gas.
Natural
I guess
good
harnessing
maybe?
natural gas is
Is a good
electric
one.
stoves are a
Yeah.
thing too.
Yeah,
It's
electric.
electricity, but
Yeah.
being discovering and how to use natural gas and
Which you can't do anymore, anyways. It's bad for the environment, so we gotta get rid of.
well, fuck that. I don't
natural
care about the
gas.
environment. It's
We need a hybrid
expensive.
stove.
It's expensive.
It's really
Raping me on my gas bill.
I know it's because
Right?
It's, 'cause
Shove it in.
it's,
They're doing one of these, Steve.
it's because it's ruining the
being very
environment,
forceful.
so they gotta make
They're
sure you
shoving
stop
it right in
using
there.
it. They sure are.
Just like you do with TikTok.
Yep. Shove it in there. There you go.
Sometimes I don't want it, man. I scroll right past.
I'm gonna go with the wheel.
Okay, that's a good one.
I think the
That's a good
wheel
one.
is one of the greatest
a good one.
inventions because there's a lot of we use the wheel for a lot of things, moving product on certain things, traveling.
That's
Only a few
know,
things the
some
wheel utilizes.
Steve intuition right there. We use the wheel for a lot of things.
moving.
You come here for your educational talk,
yeah.
that's for sure.
Can we see a presentation from high school from you? I
Oh,
just
yeah.
really need to see like a recording of Steve giving a PowerPoint. 'Cause
We use the wheel for a lot of things.
I
I
need that.
failed those projects usually.
TED Talk by Steve.
Yeah.
The wheel.
The wheel.
See, what we do is we use the wheel for a lot of things.
Yeah.
We roll
As you can
shit,
imagine.
and then we roll some more things.
Where would we be without traveling with a wheel? We would be
So,
horseback riding.
You go with traveling. I'm gonna go with agriculture, farming,
yeah,
right?
farming,
Stuff
that
like
too as well, yeah.
transporting of goods, like
Yeah.
everything that it revolutionized from. You think of railways, right?
Yeah.
What do railways do? Like railways are obviously wheel based.
Yeah, wheelbase as well.
So this is a fucking shitty conversation.
It is. It is.
Rollerblades.
I'm kind of. I
Like
gotta.
we've had so many better questions that you've asked. You're like, what do you think about this little thinker?
Yeah. Well.
How does this bake your noodle?
I guess I.
That was just picture.
Yeah. I'm losing.
I'm hungry
I gotta.
again now, man.
I gotta figure out. I gotta figure out some
it.
better questions. So maybe next.
It's not
episode.
bad. It's not
Yeah,
bad.
it's
It's
just
just
easy
it's just
question.
kind of
It's
like
an easier, decent.
it's
question,
kind of like a you're trying to pretend you're intellectual.
I
It's
guess.
just not-
All right. Well, I guess we'll end it there. We got
The wheel.
gas.
We do a lot of things with the
wheel,
wheel.
computers.
It's a great invention. It is a great invention.
I do like indoor plumbing though. That's a great one.
Oh, especially for
It's a
you.
good one.
Yeah,
Especially for
oh
you.
my god.
You would have your own house.
Oh, yeah.
House.
Yeah, my house would be separate from everybody.
Yeah,
else.
the wife and the kids would definitely use a different one.
Yeah, big time.
That'd be luxurious though.
We'll squash that there. We'll limit it there.
So, backing up a little bit, the indoor plumbing thing.
What do you think it was?
So, can you imagine? Like, I remember watching,
go.
like, I don't know, like the Hateful Eight or something,
Yeah.
where they go out to use the outhouse and it's like a blizzard outside. It's like they gotta walk through this shit just to take a piss. That's fun. That's fun.
I would just, take a piss outside in the snow. I'm like,
honorable mention, indoor plumbing.
There you go. All right. Let's rate this beer now. What kind of beer rating are we getting this? We usually do a conversation, then we rate it. So
you want to go first?
I'll go first. Yeah.
Okay. You can go first too.
Let me take one more sip here.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah. I thought you asked me or you. I don't remember. I was
thumb towards me.
All right. Go, William.
Well, now it's me.
Now you're going for.
What is it out of?
Okay.
5.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happened when Steve MCs. Okay.
I'm the host. This is how it works. 5 beer mugs. 1 out of 5.
1 out of 5.
So we get an explanation. 1 out of 5 or 5?
One.
Huh? Oh
What?
no! Oh,
What is it?
He said, "Okay,
1, 2, 3.
I'm confused.
Four or
Sorry.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
probably 4 beer mugs out of 5."
That's good. That's fucking. It's all good, man. That's a good one.
It's all good.
It's all
man.
good. That's beer. 4 stars. 4 stars. 4 beer mugs. I can't even do my own
It's
fucking
your
thing.
fucking rating system.
Jesus
I was gonna
fucking
say.
Christ.
Your fucking
All right.
rating system.
My God. Here we go. All right. That's a solid 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
What do you got, Chris? I'll go last this time.
Say the best for last or what?
Yeah,
So
of course.
I'm gonna cheat a little bit, and I'm gonna grade on a scale. Okay. I'm gonna grade on an IPA scale.
IPA scale.
And if I'm grading on the IPA scale, I am legit going to give this 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And
All right.
no bullshit. This is the best IPA I think I've ever had. It's right up there with Phantom Bride's a favorite of mine.
Yeah, Phantom Bride's good.
It's a great one.
On tap.
It's
No,
even
it's
better.
ridiculous on
Even
draft.
better. Yeah. On draft, it's close to a 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Out of the can, it's probably close to a 4.5.
3.5.
So not quite that bad. But
That's true. Okay, my bad.
But this is out of a can,
Yeah,
and it's
10.
fucking amazing. Like, this is... Allagash doesn't disappoint, man. It's like, stateside, it's like the Belgian breweries, that we...
Yeah.
Whenever we have one, we're like, oh my God, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
This is, like, amazing. Every time we have an Allagash beer, it's home run.
Knock it out of the park. There you go.
Click.
Over the Green Monster.
So...
You go
yeah, I mean,
5 out of
grading on the
5,
IPA scale, it's 5 out of
I didn't know
5.
we were doing IPAs.
5 out of 5.
5.
Well, I cheated. I cheated. I did. If it wasn't on the IPA, grading on the curve,
Yeah.
more educational talk. I'd probably still go 4.5.
4.5.
Like
Yeah.
it's easy 4.5
Yeah.
for me. It's a great beer. It really is.
I'm with you, Chris. I'm gonna go 5 beer mugs as well. It is
Boom.
fantastic. I'm with you on the IPA scale as well. We gotta separate the beers from each other. IPAs here, and then all other good beers are here.
So there's one.
But
There's one main issue.
5 out of
hard-ass
5. I'm liking this as well.
There's one main issue here. So we only got a 4-pack, which means there's only
One left.
one left.
Ooh, who gets it?
So we're gonna have to fight over this shit.
Arm wrestling.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea. You'll probably win.
So here it is.
But I know I'll smoke him. But you've been down this road before.
I don't know, Johnny.
All right, 4.5 arms with him. I'm kidding. No, 4 out of 5. I know there's better beer, but that's
Yeah.
fucking a damn good beer.
It's fucking
It is
really
fucking
good.
great.
It's fucking and yes, it does get the curve grade a little bit because I look at it, I'm like, oh, an IPA. Okay, let me try this. I'm like, ooh, shit, that's an IPA. It's really fucking good.
Yeah.
But
Solid.
even without even just purely objectively, it's at least a 4.5.
Yeah,
at least.
or at least 5, 4, 5. 5 time. I'm with you there. Anything else? We got anything else going on here? Beer segment. That's it.
No.
That's kaput.
Imagine
We're
this on
done
draft.
here, right? So we got a loaded episode 24 show for you. The next segment is sports. wonder what's going on next week. What's some
I mean,
big game going on?
What date is it? What's the date today?
The 2nd?
Of
February 2nd?
February 2nd? Oh, yeah. I know what's going on next week.
February
I know what's going on
11th?
next week. I know what it is.
You'll have
It's
to
gotta be
stay tuned and find out.
No, spoiler alert. I'm going to give you a
Any
spoiler.
spoiler?
I'm going to tell you what's going on next week. Next week,
Taylor
we
Swift
are
concert?
1 week closer to March Madness.
Oh,
I was going to
Madness.
say.
Yes.
You took the words out of my mouth.
March,
Legitimately.
college basketball, buddy.
We got a fucking preview set up. We got a March Madness preview set up.
Yeah.
It's coming.
We're going to help you fill out your brackets.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Bracketology
Yeah.
right here. More educational talk.
Hopefully you know we're sarcastic. But here, cheers to you. We'll see you next segment.
Allagash.
Allagash,
We're
rocking.
hurting ourselves here.
Yeah.
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 Oh, fucking excellent beer. God damn.